Seems like an open and shut case here. We don't want to waste your time. We don't want to waste our time. You're free to go.
But I'm guilty.
Listen, as officers of the law, we usually wouldn't bat an eye at a suspect telling us they're guilty. There's just one little thing that's getting in our way here.
Evidence. There has to be evidence supporting your claim. If we started booking every single criminal that came in here and said they were guilty without any evidence to back it up, I may as well turn in my badge with my final report.
But there is evidence. I'm a Christian.
Then where is it? If there was evidence supporting your claim, we would have it.
Here's what we have instead. January 15th of this year, you skipped church because you said you had a headache. Instead, according to our reports, you stayed home to play Fortnite with your friends. March 22nd, you decided a youth event wasn't as important as the new episode of The Bachelorette.
You couldn't be the only one at school who hadn't seen it. I understand. I would have done the same thing.
You haven't done your quiet time, and I can't even tell how long. I've got a dictionary's worth of words here you shouldn't have said.
When's the last time you even told somebody about Jesus?
Last week at lunch.
Last week at lunch. Oh, here it is. Hey, my family's going to Kings Island this weekend. You should come with us.
There's no way my dad will let me skip church to go.
Not quite telling someone about Jesus, if you ask me.
I read my Bible.
Is this the Bible you're talking about? Look, I get it, the table was wobbly, it was getting annoying, so you found the perfect book to keep it steady.
Not sure that's what it's meant for, though.
I try to go to church every Sunday.
I try to work in my garage. It doesn't make me a car.
Congratulations, you spend a lot of time in church does not make you a Christian.
Neither does reading your Bible all the time, doing a quiet time, or telling someone about Jesus. Being a Christian is having a relationship with Jesus Christ and believing in him, believing he was God's son and believing he lived a perfect life, died for the sins of humanity, and rose from death on the third day, defeating death for all who believe. It's not these tasks you both keep talking about, it's the relationship.
So you've heard the gospel and can recite it back to us. Good for you. And you're right, the tasks themselves do not make you a Christian, but they are evidence of the claim.
It says here you like to cook. Is that true?
Yeah, so?
So, if you never spend any time in the kitchen, never learn the ins and outs of cooking, never check the cookbook to see how something's supposed to be prepared, never shared your food with anyone else, I'm supposed to believe you're actually a cook? Where's the proof? You might know the overall concept of cooking, but unless you're trying to work at being a better cook, you're just a normal person who might be able to throw together some grilled cheese.
Look, you seem like a nice kid, and we want to believe you, but there's just not enough evidence in your life for us to do so. I mean, you can recite a few sentences that you've probably heard from the many times that you've been in church. But just being able to tell us isn't good enough. You have to be able to show us something. Otherwise, it's just words.
An apple tree produces apples. That's how you know it's an apple tree. If you claim to be a Christian, we should be able to tell that by what you produce, at all times.
But I'm guilty. I promise I'm guilty.
I know that you think that, but the evidence says otherwise.
But I'm guilty. I promise I'm a Christian.
You're free to go.